Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Returning from the district of Tyre, Jesus went by way of Sidon toward the Sea of Galilee, right through the Decapolis region. And they brought him a deaf man who had an impediment in his speech, and they asked him to lay his hand on him. He took him aside in private, away from the crowd, put his finger into the man's ears, and touched his tongue with spittle. Then looking up to heaven, he sighed, and he said to him, Ephphatha, that is, be opened. And his ears were opened, and the ligament of his tongue was loosened, and he spoke clearly. And Jesus ordered them to tell no one about it. But the more he insisted, the more widely they published it. Their admiration was unbounded. He has done all things well, they said. He makes the deaf hear and the dumb speak. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
There was a girl who was healed of a speech impediment. But after she was healed, there was such exuberance and joy in her. Before that, she was very embarrassed to appear before people or even to try to speak. But once the impediment was over, she was so joyful. The gift of speech and hearing are marvelous gifts to every human person. And one cannot imagine life without these beautiful gifts. Jesus, with one word, opens the ears and the tongue of this man. Ephphatha, be opened. The word spoken, and the word gives life. In this case, Jesus not only speaks, but he even touches. He knows the embarrassment of such people. He knows how shameful they feel to appear in public. He is considerate and compassionate towards them. That is why he takes the man privately and touches him, makes him confident with his touch. The touch of Jesus is powerful. It opens us not only to speak and to hear, but also to receive his word and proclaim his word with joy. Sometimes we approach Jesus by ourselves. Sometimes others help us to approach him. But whatever way it may be that we come to Jesus, Jesus gives us life, Jesus gives us joy and peace. Let us come to him and receive the gifts that he has to offer us. Because once he enters into our lives, there is always peace and joy. I like to end with a hymn, Life is Wonderful. All is happiness, gone is my distress, since to Jesus my heart did bow. Oh, what melody, glorious harmony, life is wonderful now. Life is wonderful, yes, it's wonderful. Life is wonderful now to me. I let Jesus in, he changed everything. Life is wonderful now. Since his blessings came into my heart, joy unspeakable fills every part. And I want to live for my Lord. Life is wonderful now. Life is wonderful now.